Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books, or should I say welcome to a clean tube video. No books today. Actually, I will show you one book that has helped me in this, but apart from that one book, this video is purely a celebration of how much I've got into cleaning this year. Cleaning was always something I was very much not interested in, but this year, following downloading an app which has honestly changed my life, I am now really invested in cleaning. So there is a whole video about me talking about the app. The app is called Sweepy, and you can, here it is on my phone. I will link the video down below of me cleaning my house for a week using the Sweepy app, but this is what it looks like. Please show. And you can log all the rooms in your house, and then within that you can see that I need to do some cleaning, and then within those rooms you will find that you can add different jobs. So this is the jobs for the office, so vacuum floor, organise desk drawers, tidy up global, clean litter tray. There's no litter tray in there anymore, I can remove that. Removed. Tidy desk, clean PC, etc, etc, and you can set them for when you might like to do these jobs, so how often the jobs need doing, and it gives you a recommended time for that, or you can change that if you find you use a room less than you use other rooms and things like that. But yeah, this whole thing has absolutely changed my life. It gives me a sort of time frame of when cleaning needs to be done. It also is very goals based because it gives you a little ding every time you do a job. And yeah, earlier this month I celebrated cleaning for 100 days in a row, which is unheard of. This is a girl who yeah, I just didn't do any cleaning, but now I'm very much into it, and I've got very much into it by watching a lot of TikTok videos, following some Instagram accounts that do cleaning. Here's the book that I was talking about. I've just started reading Clean and Green by Nancy Birtwistle, who I also follow on Instagram. And yeah, she's showed me a lot of, well, I mean, I'm only halfway through. No, not even that. Yeah, halfway through. And she's introducing me to some some greener ways to keep your house clean. So here I've collated, in celebration of 100 days of cleaning, and because quite a few people were interested in that video of me cleaning my house every day for a week using that app, the Sweepy app, I have thought I would celebrate the 100 days by introducing you to things that you can clean your house with that are going to cost you less than a tenner and are going to last you a long time. So I will show you the items I've bought, how much they've cost, how much they cost altogether, and then I'm going to walk them through and give you things that I use them for. There's no sort of like shots away of me using these things. This is purely just me discussing it, but if that's something you would like to see, then please do let me know, because I'll happily make more cleaning videos. They're not going to be as slick as some of the cleaning TikToks and Instagram accounts and stuff, but yeah, sure, I'll talk you through it. But yeah, so first of all, the first thing I would recommend you get if you want to start on top of your house is Sweepy, the app that will definitely keep you on track of keeping your house clean. And yeah, there's other apps like this, but Sweepy was the first one that I came to, and yeah, I've bonded with that little anthropomorphized bucket with a nice smiley face on it. So yeah, so that's the first thing, and that is free. Next thing is a bottle of white vinegar spray. This is the one by Star Drops, and this is 99 pence. More on that later. Bicarbonate of Soda. This is a Tesco own brand one. This is a small little pot, well, 200 grams worth, that cost 65 pence. Salt. This is a big table salt, 750 grams, also 65 pence. Lemon juice. Now you can actually use real lemons, and I would encourage you to use real lemons, and the ends of lemons, if you've used them in recipes and baking and drinks and all sorts of things, hang on to those because you will need those. But for the purpose of this video, I have this bottle of lemon juice to show you, which was £1.25. Any old washing up liquid. I've got Tesco's rhubarb and rose smell. I'm a sucker for a lovely scented thing. This was 65 pence for 500ml. Astonish Disinfectant. Astonish do a whole range of disinfectants. I've got a Christmas one here. Winter Spice. This is 99p, and that's 300ml. That's a concentrate, so you can dilute that. The only real spend that's sort of over, well, the 1.49, everything else is less than £1 basically. These are microfibre cloths. There's 8 here for £3. I bought these and I've been hanging on to them, to using them, just so I can show you that this is how 8 of them cost £3, and yeah, absolutely worth it. You'll never need other cloths. Do not bother with any other cloths, because these are the cloths you will need. And then lastly, the pink stuff, again by Star Drops, which is the same people that did this, for £1.49. This is a miracle cleaning paste. So all of this together cost £9.08, and this will last you a long, long time. As we go through them, I'll tell you sort of more things that I've been doing in order to save money even elsewhere. But yeah, that sort of starter kit will set you back £9.08. But let's talk straight away about my favourite thing, which is white vinegar spray. So this is the original bottle that I bought. This was 99p, I think, in Home Bargains, B&M, places like that. They're going to be your places if you're in the UK for buying cleaning products. Asda, a supermarket in the UK, is also somewhere where I found this. Not all supermarkets stock all things, so it's worth shopping around. But yeah, this was 99p, and I only bought this the once, and then since then I've refilled it with a big, there's Daphne, with a big bottle of minimal vinegar. So I buy a big bottle of minimal vinegar that can be recycled, and then I just top this up all month and I use it constantly. Things that I can use white vinegar spray for. What can't you use white vinegar spray for? So use it to remove lime scale. It's a fabric softener and a fabric neutralizer. I actually really like the smell of vinegar. It doesn't smell your clothes. Oh God, I really like the smell of vinegar. I feel like it smells really clean. It doesn't make your clothes smell at all. It's just a fabric softener and a neutralizer. Particularly for towels, you shouldn't be using, things that I've learned, you shouldn't be using fabric softener on towels, because fabric softener repels water, which means your towels won't be absorbing water when they're drying you. So, but this you can use to soften towels. You can use it on mirrors, windows, surfaces. Great drain unblocker, weed killer. You can use it as rinse aid in your dishwasher. But yeah, limescale down toilets, shower screens, shower tiles. Yeah, just endless things you can use this for. Next up is bicarb. Now, in the similar way to the vinegar, I bought this one on the one-off, and then since then I now subscribe to getting a kilogram of bicarb every other month. And then I just decant into this, because this is the original one, and also, like, I'm not a big one for single-use plastic, so where I can use things again. So now this has become, so the other bicarb arrives in cardboard, and then I just use this because this is quite easy for, like, putting it down drains and when I would use it. So bicarb, freshener for clothes, freshener for carpets. You can freshen up your drains, that's what I was just saying about, and bins. It's a great stain remover. I've removed things. I am now the type of person that can remove things from my husband's clothes using things like this, and salt and vinegar and stuff. So yeah, stain remover. A great cleaner. I've used it to clean my dishwasher, my washing machine, my makeup sponges. I can use this to clean. It's also a sort of like mild abrasive, so that's really helpful when you're doing cleaning but it's not going to sort of scratch everything. So that's that. Next up, speaking of abrasive, is salt, table salt. So yeah, I've used this as a mild abrasive to clean things. So for example, I learned how to clean my sink beautifully using salt, vinegar on the taps to brighten them up and to get rid of lime scale, and then salt on top of a lemon, and then just sort of like scratch that around my sink, and that's going to clean it, because this is going to work as an abrasive, and the lemon's going to work as a disinfectant and a cleaner, and it brings up sinks absolutely beautifully. So yeah, that. Yeah, as I said, stain remover as well. Yeah, there's lots of sort of like anything that you need, maybe a bit of grit. Oh, freshening up chopping boards as well, that uses for that as well. Then lemon juice. Now, as I said, use actual lemons where you can, because even if you've used them for a recipe, I believe they're called spent lemons. That's certainly how Nancy Birtwistle calls them. Oh, sorry. So when you've used a lemon for a recipe, like use the juice or use the zest, you can keep those lemons, pop them in your fridge. First of all, they'll neutralise your fridge odours while they're in there, but also you can then use them by popping salt on them and using them to clean your sink, or putting bicarb on them, and they can be used for other things. But yeah, lemon juice, I've got this bottle here because I've also been using this. They can do things like clean your sink, remove lime scale in your kettles. You can pop those lemons I was talking about, pop them in a bowl of water and put them in your microwave for 2 minutes, and that's going to steam and clean your microwave. Cleaning chopping boards, it works as a degreaser. Lovely. So those are sort of like the more natural end of things. Now I'm moving on to going that way. I wouldn't be reading books like Nancy Birtwistle and stuff, but there are still things that I'm using that I guess could be considered toxic for the environment, but I'm working on it. The first thing is washing up liquid. Now this is Tesco's own brand one, and I've got this to sort of like say to you, this is 65p, but I actually subscribe to Smol. Is it Smol that I get? No, Splosh I get my washing up liquid from, but there's plenty of ecological washing up brands that you can get that are a bit more expensive than 65p. But yeah, you might find that you want to do that, and that is what I'm doing. But I just wanted to show you this as well because it can be done. And there is literally nothing, like I said with the vinegar, there's nothing you can't clean with this, because it works as a degreaser, because it needs to get, so as well as washing like your dishes, it works as a degreaser, so perfect for cleaning your kitchen. And you can, like, a couple of tablespoons of this or a big squirt of this in a bowl of warm water and wiping everything down is gonna just clean things. It also works hard on soap scum, so like bathrooms, baths, sinks, shower screens. It's gonna really cut through that soap scum as well. Yeah, I just clean most things with this. You can clean your floors with it. You don't need all that much of, if you're doing this in a big bucket of water for your floors, you just need a tiny squirt, because you don't want it to foam up, because you don't want it to dry sticky, so you just need a little bit. So again, a little bit goes a long way. Yeah, this mixed with vinegar to clean shower screens is absolutely perfect, because you're degreasing, and yeah, it's just gonna be, and like buffing, perfect. So yeah, you probably all have this, so there's things that you could clean instantly with washing up liquid. And then Astonish Disinfectant. So if, like me, I'm still coming to grips with the fact that these things might not be killing all the germies that I would like them to kill, sorry. So I've gone for a cruelty-free and vegan disinfectant, but I am aware, I mean, it even says it on the bottle, that it can be, where does it say, harmful to aquatic life with long-lasting effects. Avoid release to the environment. Now, how are you going to avoid release to the environment when this is being released in the environment? And also, a lot of these things are going to be washed down your drain. So yeah, so I'm struggling with this, but like it is useful for killing germs and things. Like this is going to be made up. Like I can use this neat, on toilets, on things that need like hardcore cleaning. But I can also decant it into old bottles. So here's an old Febreze bottle where I've put 2 capfuls of this into this with the rest of water, and then I can use that as a multi-surface spray, and I can use it to clean toilets and stuff. On the front of here it says kills 99.9% of bacteria and envelope viruses, including coronavirus. So that to me feels reassuring in the way that maybe I'm not feeling entirely reassured by the thought of lemon and vinegar killing bugs in my house. But we'll see, and I'm sure some of you will be able to advise on that. And like I said, I'm halfway through my Nancy Birtwistle book, so hopefully I'll find some more answers in there. But yeah, and this is 99p, and it goes a really long way, because you can decant it, and that's what I've been doing, or use it neat in, like, again, saying this, down drains or down your toilets and stuff like that, where I see the bad germies being. So yeah, still working on that, but yeah, cruelty-free and vegan, but harmful to aquatic life. Then, as I said, the only real spend on this whole thing is these microfiber cloths. So here I've got 8 for the price of £3. And yeah, they're just any sort of cloths I've used before these, like, these are sort of relatively new release, maybe like in the last 10 years or something, but all the cloths that I remember trying to clean my house with, like dishcloths and stuff, they're just not doing anything. They're just smearing and just making things worse. But yeah, these are great for buffing, for cleaning, for dusting. Something I've learned from Nancy is that you can use blue for the loo and pink for the sink, so there's no sort of cross-contamination even when you've washed them. If you look after your cloths, they will last you a lifetime. You can soak them, and sort of water works best with them in order to get rid of germs and stuff like that. But yeah, they're absorbent, they're durable, they're fun and colourful, and yeah, they are absolutely worth it. So I've said here that these are £3 for 8, but I've also bought individual ones from Tesco's. I bought a Spontex one there. Spontex are an amazing brand, like that's probably the best cloth I've bought, and that was £1 for 1 cloth. So yeah, so if you didn't want to spend £3 straight up and you wanted to just get the 1 cloth, then you could do that for £1. But yeah, absolutely worth it. And then the last sort of cleaning product that I think will eventually be replaced by a bicarb paste for me, but I can't not mention it because it's just hasn't failed at any jobs I've given it, is the pink stuff, which again is made by Star Drops, which makes the vinegar. So this is a miracle cleaning paste. It is cruelty-free, vegan, environmentally non-toxic, toxically neutral, environmentally non-toxic, and a non-hazardous formation. So this is a pot that costs £1.49. It will last you forever. So this is how much I've used. It's got a sort of very clean scent. So I use this for all sorts, including cleaning the oven. So buffing that getting actually in the oven and then doing the glass front door. I haven't found a mark on something that this hasn't been able to remove. When we decorated in here, we had me and David in the past had spent a long time sellotaping fairy lights to the window, and when we took that sellotape off, there was nothing that could get that sellotape off apart from the pink stuff. Even Surgical Spirit, that my dad was like, Surgical Spirit will get that off, that wouldn't get it off, but this would. I had loads and loads of marks on my bed frame where we sort of like bashed against it, sort of scuff marks on stuff, skirting boards, my radiators. This can really work well at like abrasing some of that rust off and stuff like that. Yeah, it is. I haven't found anything that this can't get rid of. Door handles, so where like you like scuff marks on doors or just use of wear, and like all down the side of my door was like slightly off colour, and I was like, oh, that needs painting again. It didn't need painting again, it just needed a little clean up with this. So yes, very, very useful. So those are my products for less than £10. Let me know if you've enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you have used some of these products for, or let me know if you've got a favourite product that I haven't mentioned. If you've enjoyed this and you'd like to see more things like this was just done in a sort of celebration of 100 days of cleaning, then I would happily do more. If you want to see maybe the next step up, because there were some things that I do use that cost a little bit more than anything here, so if you want to see like the next step up, or maybe a vlog of me cleaning completely, then yeah, that's something I'd be interested in doing. But I just want to know if you guys are into it. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing this, and I'll see you all again soon for another booktube video. Goodbye!